Well, welcome back to the Ratchet Clank A Crack in Time Let's Play, and this is the penultimate part. We are going to be confronting Dr. Nefarious for, of course, the last time to save the Great Clock, and of course, we are going to see if we can stop the amount of terrorism that Nefarious is about to intend to do. But first, we gotta go and get ourselves the last Zoni. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have decided, I'm gonna make this right now, I have decided to cut out all of the backtracking. The last part of the backtracking, to be fairly honest, because unfortunately, I just couldn't be bothered to record it. Mostly because I just wanted to save time, and I would have wanted to get this Let's Play finished as soon as possible. Thing is, like what I stated in the last part, I've had a lot of social obligations and me trying to find a job. Unfortunately, this whole Let's Play isn't going to be finished. Well, until you know, until I actually finish off the last two parts of this, which is going to be this and the final part of this one. I'm going to probably do the extras in the next. I'm probably going to do the extra final boss fight, which is of course the final boss fight isn't required in the storyline, which is the last boss fight with Lord Vorsalon. But I'm not going to do. But that is only optional if you want to unlock the Insomniac Museum. So basically, it's not part of the storyline. And Vorsalon can only be fought a third and final time if you've got all of the Zoni, which of course I'm going to be doing right now. So basically, I've got all these enemies to beat up in order to get that Zoni, and then I'm going to go to the main path to confront Dr. Nefarious. I mean, my goodness gracious me, this Let's Play has actually gone on far enough. Oh my goodness, that poor little Zoni is trapped. Let's see if I can get some oil. Unfortunately, that bolt crank is rusted up, so I have to lube it up with some oil. But it looks like I have to fight some mooks in order to access that oil. There's oil thing. Oh goodness gracious me! I'm now turning these guys into monkeys. I'm going to let that thing gobble that whole entire UFO up. If that was to happen, that would be hilarious, though. Alright, so I'm gonna destroy it with. I'm gonna think I'll finish off with some telephone spikes. There we go. Finally finished off. So let's whip out our Omni Soaker and let's get the oil. And let's get that rusted bolt crank oiled up and ready for it to be used again. Alright, so let's turn that bolt crank and let's get to that Zoni. Alright, little fella. Let me get you, Miss little Zoni fella. Oh. What on earth just happened? Am I really is poor Ratchet jittering? Anyway, the final Zoni has been collected, and of course there's a new mission, vanquish Lord Vorsalon. But like what I said, that be the last final boss fight with Lord Vorsalon. Thing is, it is optional, so basically it doesn't affect the main storyline. So it doesn't really do anything much with the story. It only unlocks the Insomniac Museum, like what I said. So basically, yeah. But I'm gonna say this right now: the bolt economy is just absolutely a bit too generous in this game, to be fairly honest. So yeah, I'm kind of quite baffled over why they have to put a lot of bolts in this game. Maybe because a lot of people actually complained that in Tools of Destruction it's impossible to get every weapon in the game. Because that was an issue that affected every game in the series as well. Uh-oh. Is that Quark? And his Wargrock Snowball? What? Snowball is Wargrock?
You just go
Oh, thanks, Quark. You be able to distract them long enough so I can actually get to Nefarious. So, yeah. Oh my god. What? My goodness gracious me. In this game, Quark is a lot more, you know, braver than he was in the other games. To be very honest, I think this was this is probably the best that I actually seen of Quark so far in this series.
64%.
And unfortunately, we have to contend with not only these big mooks, but of course the smaller mooks as well. Because they are firing weapons over that barrier, and they can absolutely do this just to annoy me. Ugh, bastards. Oh. Let's get the Omni Stoker charged up so I can actually go over. Oh, come on. You cannot beat me. I'm going to try and spike you guys to death. This is really starting to get on my nerves now. Getting hit. Oh, God. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Ugh. Alright, so I've decided to skip right where I actually progressed because I died yet another time because, well, when I got hit by that one of the robot's shockwaves, it actually knocks me right into the hot heated surfaces and I died. I mean, this pretty much proves knockback in platforming video games is pretty much this. If there's anything I could actually complain about platform games, knockback is definitely my #1 pet peeve of the platforming genre. Basically, it's annoying, incredibly annoying. Whenever I get knocked back into a ravine or anything through no fault of my own because of cheap enemy placement, that definitely makes me frustrated. I mean, But now I'm gonna go through the final set of moves before I eventually collect the last part of the hollow plan. I'm gonna be admitting this right now, the song that I didn't really like, the Groovage Bomb. Isn't really being played that much in this part because Metal Future, I'm gonna say this right now, Metal Future is definitely a very catchy track. Yes, I know that some of the songs of the, what was it? Groovatron, of the Groove Bomb glove. To be very honest, it's definitely one of my favourites of the Groove Bomb. And so is Chain Free. Chain Free is actually pretty melodic, to be fairly honest. Alright, so let's... Oh, God damn it.
That must be Lawrence's ship. Ratchet, we must find a way down to the landing platform before he leaves the station.
Well, I don't think he can leave anytime soon. There's no countdown, so yeah. We've got plenty of time to get to start Rhino 5 first before getting on to the next point. And yes, there is a pad to return to Aphelion, so you can absolutely so you can absolutely get the Rhino 5. Because why? Because I'm going to get the last part of the hollow plan, or the schema, and get the full schematic. Wait a minute, what's that? There's bolts there. Could this mean? Why, it is the last part of the hollow plan.
You now hold in your hands the only known copy of the Rhino 5 hollow plan.
Schematic.
You will see me as soon as you can. I'll be in the Axiom City spaceport on planet Terracnos.
Will do, Mr. Smuggler. Okay, well, we're gonna break off this. We're gonna pretty much jump cut to. I'm gonna jump cut to the part where we confront Nefarious. But of course, off screen, I'm gonna get the Rhino 5. So I will see you in a minute. All right, let's confront that. Let's confront that bastard. Let's go. There we go.
Far enough, Nefarious. Step away from the transport.
Well, that is good acting there.
On behalf of Galactic Authority,
Well, I am actually being serious
I
though.
charge you with willful disruption of the Space-Time Continuum.
Unwillful, more
Shut
like
down
Clank.
the transport and surrender quietly.
Look at you, free for the first time in years, inches from your destiny, and what do you do?
Huh?
Run right back to playing backpack to us, Squishy. You're
What?
nothing but a pathetic sidekick.
Oh, that's insulting to robots.
That's it. No one talks to Clank that way.
Wow, that is absolute. That is something to stand. That is a really good way to stand up for your friends, though, Ratchet. Come on, Ratchet. With your standing up to Clank, you actually pissed poor Nefarious off, but
And again! And again!
you, sir, are a lunatic sociopath who must be sectioned and stopped immediately.
For this, Lawrence, fall back to the outer perimeter.
And it's been long since we've last seen the likes of you.
Falling back, sir. Happy fighting.
Oh, he ran away. Oh yes, now ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be using the Rhino 5 is pretty much one of the most useful weapons, one of the most powerful weapons ever, and it really packs a punch. So when I use it for the first time, I can actually.
You think this is funny, don't you?
And we got the girls again. It was definitely in the Valkyrie, it's definitely the Song of the Valkyries, isn't it? Oh, you son of a bitch. Let's use the Judicator against him so we can stop him. Come on, let's get Zircon out. Uh-oh, here we go. Now, whenever we do actually get Nefarious's energy down to a certain amount, a laser will start following us, and we have to outrun it. Alongside the fact that Nefarious alongside Nefarious firing shockwaves in order to get us to move from one side to the other, or even jump. I wouldn't advise jumping because otherwise it slows you down and you can actually get hit by the laser. If you get hit by the laser, your health starts increasing down by 1 point quite fast. So don't even think about getting hit by the laser.
It'll take more than that to stop me.
Oh no, here we go with the mooks again. And it's going to give us some bolts, because I know we are going to get some bolts for this. Let's get Zircon out again. Girls again. Every time we give Nefarious a few hits, the Groove Patrol will disappear, so basically we got to stop it. I'm going to admit this right now, Zircon although I'm going to admit this right now that Mr. Zircon in this game is definitely probably the best that he's had. Unfortunately, that means that he's been sadly nerfed. Completely nerfed in Ratchet Clank PS4 though, meaning he is very not useful, fairly honest. Not as useful as he was in the Ratchet Clank in the future series, especially at Cracking Time. And his quotes are a bit more, laid back. But in this game, he becomes more, Duke Nukem compared with that. Compared with the PS4 games, his appearances in the future series are more, like Duke Nukem's. But in this phase, Nefarious fires 3 shockwaves. Starts firing 3 shockwaves, and you have to stop. Oh no! Stop! Oh, for God's sake! Oh, now this is where it gets tricky, because the laser destroys a lot of platforms, and we have to keep jumping. We cannot afford any mistakes, so if we do, that means you're dead. Okay, let's go. And what? Oh my God! I just missed it! Oh! Alright, now that we've done it, we are being able to stop Nefarious once and for all. So basically, let's finish this off.
Activating autopilot.
Autopilot. Oh my god.
You think this is funny, don't you?
Where are you? I think I've unleashed it at the wrong time. I think I just unleashed the groovy shot at the wrong time. I think it's immobilized.
So, that's how you want to play it.
Alright, so let's stop it. Let's give him my rift deducer will give this guy hell. If I actually run out of duplicator rockets, I could actually use the Rhino 5. But then again, I could actually save it for the final boss fight, which is coming out in the next part. Or maybe I could test it on him. Come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Just die already. Come on, come on. Yes, I finally beat him. At last. Oh, he's got a bonk. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How do I disengage the autopilot?
He's malfunctioned, Ratchet.
Come on, snap out of it.
And he goes down. Oh, he's now shut down for good.
No need to panic. We just need to find Lawrence before he takes the
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
pod.
Now, this is really dire.
It's been one heck of a ride.
Looks like our last goodbye. But guess who this comes in time? Azimuth?
Ratchet, come on! You're gonna have to jump!
10 seconds until impact.
Well, he has no choice.
5, 4,
There we go. And he's done it.
1.
And Nefarious station is ultimately destroyed in the impact.
So, I can't talk you out of this, can I?
Ratchet, we have been on many adventures, but the clock needs someone to protect it. It is what I was built for.
Wait. So that's it? What about the Lombaxes?
They're not in danger. They've just moved on. And we'll find them. But the past stays where it is. Come on, pal. I'll walk you in. You were never a sidekick. You do know that, right?
I always thought that you were the sidekick.
Where are you going? This is your responsibility. You can't just walk away. The Lombaxes need us. Don't walk away from me! I said stop!
Oh my god. What have you done, Azimuth? You just killed Ratchet! You bastard!
He's headed for the Orvus Chamber.
Ugh. And now Azimuth wants to reverse time, but we'll see what happens in the next part when he attempts to do that.
Heartless, soulless little robot.
Well, you're the one who's soulless, though. Azimuth, betraying a fellow Lombax, shame on you. Well, at least we had Sigmund to help. At least he actually distracted him long enough to stop him.
Just keep going. Lock the door.
Okay, Orvus. Okay, Sigmund.
Away from the chamber!
Don't you dare. Good one, Clank.
That door, do you hear me?
The clock, much like time itself, is a
not to be tampered with.
You kidding me? You think I'd leave my best pal out here alone?
Your father went to great lengths to protect this room from those who would abuse it.
I wouldn't risk any more than 6 minutes.
6
Is this what he meant? Is this what the plumber meant? Decides to reverse time by, of course, 6 minutes. Of course, to reverse what Azimuth did. And of course it froze time as well so that he can intervene. Alright, that's it. At least he was able to do it. Ratchet now realised why Azimuth was betrayed the Lombaxes and failed them. Well, with that being said, tune in next time for when I finish off the game and confront Alistair Azimuth for good. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the grand finale of the Ratchet Clank A Crack in Time Let's Play.